Hello YouTube, this is the Persian Prince and it's time for me to show you losers round 2 of CW Friendly Cup 3. And our match is gonna be Khan Asparuk versus Arthur, and this is the second game. And as you may have noticed, these guys actually played in the first round of CW Friendly Cup 3. They faced each other and I think that Khan Asparuk actually won that match. So we're gonna see how it goes this time around in losers round 2 though, as both of them have been knocked out of the winners bracket. So they gotta go through the losers round, and now one of them is surely gonna go down. That's for sure. So we are here on Kawabe River. It's time to see what both players brought to the table. Alright, so we have on this side of the map CW's Arthur 87, and he's got Black Bears 150, Black Bears 150, United States, sorry, Infantry the Marine 150s, Black Bear Infantry Vanilla, Imperial Infantry Vanilla, and that seems to be it for his ranged units. He's also got 1, 2, 3 Spear Levies, also Vanilla, and he's got some, what else does he have? Of course, his general is a full Bushido general. He's got Heroic Assault and all the other Bushido abilities. He's also got a Yariki rank 4, Yariki rank 4, and he's also got more cav on this side. Let's see what he's got. Imperial Guard Cav Vanilla. And he's got on his right flank over here, close to the workshop. I believe he wants to send this cav unit, the Yariki rank 4 as well. Seems to be like in Yariki rank 4. Arthur, that is. So anyway, we have Khan's army over here. His general is Gun Bushido general, so he's mixed. And then he's got Spear Levy on his left flank. He's got a Azure Dragon Force Vanilla, Shogatai rank 6, Shogatai rank 6, Shogatai rank 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4 Spear Levies in the center. Azure Dragon Force, another Spear Levy. And of course he's also got some cav, which he smartly positioned on this hill. This hill is a really nice strategic point on this map that you can use to launch attacks from. He's got Yariki rank 4, Yariki rank 9, Yariki rank 9. And I think he also had another unit, probably another Yariki rank 9. Oh well, but they're all hidden right now, or at least 3 of them. So I'm gonna hit play, and here we go. Farmhouse over here, archery dojo over there, and the workshop. And as I said, Arthur's sending this Yariki to take the workshop. Smart move by him. Khan is not gonna be able to contest that. So it looks like Khan wants to just basically rush the center, and that's actually gonna be a... We're gonna see how that goes, because he's got a lot of meat shields and his Shogatai are fairly well upgraded. I believe he must have speed on this unit. So yeah. And then he's gonna flank around with these units. And he's sending these two over to get the farmhouse. If he runs into this, I think he's gonna have trouble, especially as these 2 line units can deliver enfilading fire on the melee units. So it's not going to be easy to attack into Arthur's units. He's going to make it... he's going to make an intelligent approach to this. Be able to pull a victory out of it. So Arthur is going to pull back his Imperial Guard Cav smartly after noticing that Khan Asparuk sent his Yariki for them. They already got 2 kills, so he's gonna do more harass with them. And for some reason the shooting animation was on there, but the unit didn't actually fire their projectiles. So Arthur got the workshop, and now he's gonna send this Yariki around. But This general over here noticed it. And there's gonna be an engagement over here, it seems. Spear Levy took a couple shots, and this allows Khan to move up his Azures and fire at the Black Bears. I would say good move by Khan, but I mean there's all this cav over here. There's Imperial Guard cav that's going to be able to assist by firing, and it's up to 10 kills. So I'm not sure how effective this is going to be, especially since his Azure wasn't really firing all that much. And there it goes again, getting a pretty nice volley, killing a few guys. Yeah, guard cav down to 39 men. Now this Black Bear over here is taking significant losses. And it's gonna allow Khan's Azure Dragon Force to win unless Arthur flanks with his Imperial Guard cav, and that's what he's doing. Good job by him. And I think cav unit disappeared. Yeah, I think that was Arthur's Yarki. They were taken off the field. Not sure what by though. Probably, I think they wanted to kill the general or something, but didn't really work. So this Yarki has 34 kills. It actually probably engaged with that Yarki, and that's how we got rid of it. So we see that both players are having a small little skirmish on this side. And actually, Khan is still getting the better of it though. He needs to use his meat shield as I mean his Spear Levy is a meat shield. I was about to say he used his meat shield as a Spear Levy. That's pretty funny. Anyway, Arthur's gonna move up his Imperial Guard cav even closer to try and hopefully shoot at Khan's general. However, there's a small little bug with this game. If you have Fire at Will on and you target a unit, it won't actually fire that unit. You have to first turn Fire at Will off and then right click a unit to target it and attack it. Otherwise it will just fire at the unit that's closest to it, I think. So the Spear Levy is going to go down, and Arthur is sending his own Spear Levy here. I believe that now Arthur's is going to get a better engagement over here, but the problem is that since he sent this Imperial Infantry off to this side, now this allows Khan Asparuk to launch a frontal melee assault. He doesn't have, actually he doesn't have much firepower on this side. He's only got 1, 2, 3 units. 1 Marine and 2 150 Black Bears. And to be fair, the Black Bears don't reload that fast. Well, they do reload very fast, but not as fast as Marines. If it would have been 2 Marines, would have looked different. However, he's getting supporting fire, and his Yariki are doing a good job charging into the melee units. But actually, this is gonna work out pretty well for him. I don't know where Khan's cav is actually. One of it is over here, yeah. I think he botched this attack because he got slowed down by the Spear Levy quite quickly. He should have waited, or he should have gone. I think what he should have done is he should have attacked through here. I think this is a much better place to stage an attack from, and then go down here. Just attacking through here is just almost open field, and it's gonna allow line units to tear you to pieces, especially with Marines in support. And he didn't. When you want to charge into line units, when you have a melee army or something, you want to go at them with the cav units, and you want to stop them from firing. So that was the game. Gonna move on to game number 3 of the series, because I did not have the first game, and this was the second game. All right, so here we go. Game number 3: Khan Asparuk versus Arthur 87. TWR versus CW on rice fields. This is a tiebreaker map, or CW Friendly Cup 3. I'm expecting both players to go fairly fairly 150 range heavy on this map. It's just so flat, and line units that are 150 do quite well on this map. However, mass line style can still work, and even rushes can work. And rushes kind of actually are quite good against 150 range black bears, because 150 range black bears are not as good as, let's say, 2 black bears that you could bring with about the same, well, not the same money, but almost the same money. They would be more effective, since they're 2 units, obviously, and the black bear doesn't actually get isn't that 200% killing power. Doesn't get that much extra killing power from these upgrades to make it worthwhile. And so you can have one there in the back and one in the front firing, instead of just one in the front firing. So I'm gonna put it on slow-mo, I forgot to do that. Something fairly interesting by Kanasberg. He's got a Yerki rank 4, but that's not the interesting part. Your Imperial Infantry 150 range. This is the interesting part. He's got Tosa's 175 range. United States Marines 150. What else has he got? Black Bears 150. Black Bears 150. Yerki rank 9. Yerki rank 3. Yerki rank 4. So actually, Khan's got just very few units, but high quality. As for Arthur, he's got a lot more units, it seems. He's got this Yerki rank 4, United States Marines, Royal Marines, Infantry de Marine, Black Bear 150, Black Bear 150, Imperial Infantry. So he's got more lines, because this Tosa rifle unit is just so expensive. And Khan is just gonna pull away over here. 1, Yerki rank 4, Yerki rank 4, Yerki rank 4. And his general is still full Bushido. So at this point it looks like Arthur's got the Sword Dojo and no one else is really contesting the other. Actually, Arthur's gonna get both the Shrine and the Farmhouse as well. If you get Tosa Riflemen, you can't really stage an attack, because Tosa Riflemen are just so expensive. You're just gonna skirmish. The problem with that is that you're gonna allow your opponent to have all 3 dojos generally, because you're just so few on men. Well, you could also try rushing your Tosas up a bit and using your range advantage, and to force him off the dojos, but you gotta be really careful with your micro there, because if you don't do that, then if you don't do it properly, then he can rush up your Tosas and shoot them to pieces quite quickly, since they only have a couple men, 60 men in medium, and that's not a lot really. So it looks like Arthur's got every single dojo you can have on this map. Almost got the Farmhouse, should have it soon. Yerki for Kanasberg lost over on this side. Arthur's won, because Arthur, as I said, he's got all the dojos. So I don't understand why Khan really engaged over on that side, because he knew that he doesn't have any of the dojos, so there was no pressure to have. He didn't have to engage. And Arthur's doing the smart choice, and he's pushing where he is strong. And this is where he is strong. He's got 3 Marines versus 2 Marines in the Tosa. But here, I would say that this is a blunder by Arthur. He got his cavalry shot up pretty bad. Must have been a micro mistake, for sure, as he obviously pulled away his cav, and this Black Bear was allowed to get 12 kills. But still, Arthur is in a really good position right now. He just needs to be a little bit careful with his attack. Yerki still at 14 men with 36 kills. Again, it killed one of the Yerki. Smartly, he doesn't want to engage this Yerki though. But I mean, he could have, and then used his Marines to assist and shoot them up. Could have done that. And at that point, he would have taken out Khan's Yariki, and of course he would lose his own Yariki in the process. Then he'd take this down as well, and this unit's at full man. So that would have been a good trade for him. As we can see from this, Arthur's Royal Marines are a bit depleted, so are his United States Marines because of the toaster rifle. So it's done a pretty good job. Now he's gonna push up his toasters to try and use his range advantage again. And he's gonna get a volley off. Because Arthur isn't really paying attention over on this side. What is he? It says they're firing at will, but they're not firing. Well, now they're moving up, and they should get a volley off. There they go. They got more kills. This unit is down to 74. So now Arthur's like, screw this. I'm gonna rush up. But I don't agree with his rush over here. Because he should have done it way different. Now he lost his infantry de marine. He's gonna lose this Royal Marines, and he just lost his whole center, and this unit is getting rid of this unit. It's in range. There was an engagement over here that I missed, but looks like Khan's gonna get the better of it. He has this line support, however, Arthur's sending his general in. A bit risky. If he gets shot, it's over. Down to 18 men. So Khan actually won quite significantly on this side. Because obviously you don't rush up into Tosas like that, and 150 Marines and Black Bears, Imperial Infantry, I mean, sorry. You gotta do it a bit different. He didn't even have the support needed to stage his attack the way he wanted to. So now this Black Bear is going to take down Arthur's ERT. Actually, it looks like these units over here may be corrupted.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
Looks like this Imperial Infantry is going to fire off a couple volleys into Black Bear, and it should win against the Black Bear. Well, it should, but it's in forest cover. This is going to be a close match between the Imperial Infantry and the Black Bear. However, the Imperial Infantry has higher reload. That's his game, it seems. So Khan moves on, and unfortunately for Arthur, he's out of the tournament. So now we're gonna go into the next game. CW Mivs versus, CW's Miv versus TWR's Hong on Usui Pass. And it's time to get the show rolling. Let's see what both players have brought to the table. And I said this last match, but I'm gonna say it again, just because I like that expression. Alright, so here we go with Sweet Pass. This is Miv's army. He's got he's got some melee in his build. He's got Shogitai Vanilla, Shogitai rank 1, Shogitai rank 2. And then he's got some line units. This White Bear, that's rank 1. United States Marines, rank 6. And what else does he have? So he's got this line unit over here, a White Bear that is vanilla, so no upgrades on it. He's smartly using loose formation on his melee units because he doesn't want to get them shot up pretty badly. They're gonna take fewer losses while charging. Alright, so what else does he have? He's got a few cavalry units. Rank 5 Yariki, rank 5 Yariki. His general, command general, it seems. Yerarchy rank 5, Yerarchy rank 5. He likes Yerarchy rank 5, and they are pretty cost efficient. So yeah, that is Mev's army. Now we're gonna go over to Holland's army. He's got on his left flank Yerarchy rank 4. Yerarchy rank 4. Shogunate Guard Cav rank 2. Spear Levy, Shogitai, Spear Levy, Shogitai rank 3. Black Tortoise, Vanilla, Katana Kachi rank 2. As I said, don't see this unit too often. Shogitai rank 3, and Spear Levy, Vanilla. His general is a full Bushido general. He's got Heroic Assault and those other special abilities from the Bushido tree. So yeah, it's like both players are gonna go up the hill, and obviously there is no other thing that you can do on this map. You just really want the Sword Dojo, or I mean, for example, in this scenario, you really want the Sword Dojo, Shrine, and Workshop. They're all really good dojos to have. Whatever army you take, Shrine will always help you. And Sword Dojo and Workshop as well, if you have. I mean, they help cavalry, so why not? Alright, so I'm gonna hit play so we get into this show quicker. Looks like Miv actually got to the top first, then he got the shrine with his cav. Very well done by him. That being said though, Hon is over here with his unit. He's gonna get the Sword Dojo, and Miv also got the Workshop, so he does have a pretty big dojo advantage right now. And if he plays correctly, he should be able to win a head-on engagement with Hon. Just because he has better dojos. And his Spear Levy now have 8 morale, so it's gonna take a while to route those Spear Levy. Pawns only have 5. So yeah, Miv just dispatched this Spear Levy unit to make sure that Hong can't get him with his Yarki. And now we're gonna have an engagement started. Miv actually got a nice charge into Hong's Yarki. He wasn't able to respond with his own and kind of charge quickly enough, so he was caught off guard. And now the Spear Levy is gonna come in and do some damage. But Hong is also sending his own Spear Levy, and the Shogutai take care of the Spear Levy. But I mean, these units over here are just gonna have free reign, and he's gonna be able to shoot down the Shogutai's, the Cav, and such. And he's also gonna support with some more of his Cav. I don't know about this since there's a Spear Levy. I would have just gone through the middle. And I do not like this move at all by Hong. This is unnecessary. He just barely suicided his... Basically just suicided his general. He's down to 5 men. And he's gonna be gone soon. So over here, Miv is winning because he has a heal advantage. He charged downhill with his Shogutai. I don't know why he's pulling back with his Shogutai though. He should have kept them in melee, and now with this unit he should have targeted the Shogutai. As for this side, we've got Marines shooting down the... Well, I guess you can also kill the General first. That's another option. Probably a better option in the end. So the Shogutais are going to charge in, but they're probably not going to make it. Or actually, they switch targets for Miv's Shogutai. At this point, since Miv won this side, he's going to have to pull around his men really quickly. Not sure what's going on over here with this unit. Maybe some more corruption. We'll have to see. And as this Spear Levy is running away, it's also pretty weird. Guard Cav. Some decent kills, but I mean not enough to make them cost efficient, I would say, depending on what it is though. So yeah, I guess game ends here. Corruption is at work. But Miv actually won the first game of this series, so I'm just gonna move over to the next game. Game number 2. So we have CW's Miv versus TWR's Hon on Kawabe River. And wow, this game, I mean, this tournament has had a lot of matches on Kawabe Rivers, and we're gonna see one again. Seems to be a pretty popular map. I mean, the Fall of the Samurai maps are quite good in general. So I'm gonna go over Miv's army. He's got on his right flank, he's got 2 cav units, Yariki rank 5, Yariki rank 5. And he's also got a little bit more cav on his left flank, also 2 Yariki. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, 2 Yariki rank 5, both of them, and this Imperial Guard cav, 150 range. Nice to switch things around a little bit. And his main line is composed of spear levy, so 2 spear levies in the front. He's got a White Bear Infantry 150 range, Royal Marines 150 range, and of course his general, command general. And that should be it for Liv's army. We're gonna go over Holm's army right now. He's got a fairly interesting approach. Black Bear Vanilla, Black Bear Vanilla, Black Bear Vanilla, and White Bear Infantry Vanilla in the back. Oh, he also has another White Bear over here. He's got Spear Levy. In the front he's got his 150s, he's got this Black Bear Infantry 150 and his Marines. As for his cav, well, he's got 4 Yariki, I would say, yeah. 1 Vanilla, 1 rank 3, another Vanilla, and 1 rank 4. Of course, his general, did he actually switch his general? I think he did. He's a gun general, full gun general, since he's got Ganbate. Now maybe he's gonna take the farmhouse. I think he wanted to take it anyway, but it's not controlled by him. So he's gonna move this one over here and this one over here. I'm just gonna hit play so this moves on faster. And now we've just basically dismounted this Yariki so we can start capturing the Archer Dojo. That is really important. And I like this positioning by his Imperial Guard cav. Since he got here first, Khan is going to take a couple of casualties going up here. I still think he could have kept his Imperial Guard cav a little bit longer, maybe fired one shot, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So now the Archer Dojo is in Miv's hands. Good play by him. So Imperial Guard cav got another shot off. Got 12 kills in. Until it's good to kill even Spear Levy. Doesn't matter what unit you kill, it's always good to shoot something up. Unless you're using revolver cav, then you don't want to shoot into Spear Levies. I don't know what was up with this Black Bear. It just basically got shot to pieces and now it's routed. Same thing is going to go with this Black Bear. I mean, rushing the front of a White Bear Infantry 150 and Royal Marine is a pretty dangerous task. Though he does have superior forces on this side, he's going to take lots of casualties pushing through. And I'm not sure about this because he's sending his White Bears up to the hill. And he's going to try and go around with his Spear Levy, and Miv is sending his Yariki around. So Miv's also doing a great job over here with 1 cav unit taking out 2 cav units. It's that cav unit is better. So, what else is going on? Looks like Shokai up to about 100 kills. Quite nice by Miv, and this unit is getting torn apart. It's down to 82 men, and it is now in a melee with Shokai, so that's not going to go too well, especially if there is supporting fire, which there is. And this Yariki is also going to go into this Black Bear and Shogutai. Now there's 57 men. And there it goes, it routes, so I guess Miv actually won this battle. Game to both players, and we're gonna move over to the next game. Which should actually be Music versus Southcop on Kawabe River as well. So yeah, as I said, pretty popular map. So here we have Murozuk's army on this side of Kawabe River. Well, it's not on this side of the river, but oh well, on this side of the map rather. He's got United States Marines 150, Imperial Guard Infantry 150, Black Bear Infantry 150. So he's got his 3 150 range units built. He's got Saber Cav hidden over there in the woods. He's also got his General full Bushido. And then he's got Shogunate Guard Cav Vanilla, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 3, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, and Yariki rank 6. And that's it for his build. That's the usual Murozuk army. Now for Salskov, we've got an Azure Dragon Force rank 1, Azure Dragon Force 150 range. I don't know if, I wouldn't say that Azure Dragon Force 150 range is worthwhile, because they don't have, their morale is pretty poor, and if you get them to 150 range, their stats are also pretty poor and still. So I wouldn't do that if I were him. However, I do like rank 1 Black Tortoises. I like that choice. And then he's got Royal Marines and Black Tortoise Force rank 1. Black Tortoise Force rank 1. Another Azure Dragon Force rank 9 with increased range. As I said, not a fan of that. Azure Dragon Force rank 1. Then on his right flank he's got an Imperial Guard Cav rank 2. Yariki rank 3. Yariki rank 3. Then his general over here, Bushido general with some points in gun, however, and Yariki rank 1. So overall, I like his build, but as I said, the Azure Dragon Force 150, I don't think that's worth it. If you're gonna go for 150 bears, I mean 150 range units, at least go for White Bears 150 or Black Bears 150. Anything cheaper than that, sending it to giving it 150 range isn't really gonna work. So we can see now that Murozuk is going to be able to have quite nice map controls. He's going to be able to get the farmhouse and the archery dojo. He's given up the workshop, but hey, you can't have anything. You can't have everything on the map. But having 2 dojos out of a possible 3 is a nice thing to have. He only has 3 ranged units though, so it's not that helpful to him. However, the farmhouse, it's gonna allow his cav to move a little bit faster around and maneuver. So we're gonna see how Murozuk is gonna approach this, since Salskov has a pretty sturdy line. Gonna fast forward a bit since not too much is going around. Perhaps Murozuk could engage in a cav battle over here, but then Salskov has the Imperial Guard cav, and he could also send some line units to support. So Salskov actually has so many more line units than Murozuk, so Still on fast forward, nothing interesting going on. Just Southcop trying to... Interesting usage of this Black Tortoise to face that other way. Same with these ones. He's angling them a little bit. But I don't know if I like that. I just made him face forward because in case the cap charge comes from the front, then you're in a bit of trouble because these units won't be able to fire that well. That being said, though, these units will be able to. This will be able to cover this unit, and same thing with this one. And this unit will be able. These two units will be able to cover this unit. But I still would have placed them like this in front line, in a line, because there's less micro involved in making every unit face that way. And I mean, you can. It looks a bit weird like this. Can I say? So there's gonna be an engagement over here. Nice usage by Southcop. Use suppression fire to lower Murzuk's morale. However, it's not gonna last for long. It's in slow-mo, I'm sorry. And to press play. So yeah, he's gonna lose this Yari key. And where was his line? Why is he sending his... Yeah, he's sending back his Imperial Guard cav and his general, but I don't know if I would have done that. I would have still supported my cav with the general and the Imperial Guard cav. And actually him, by pulling back like this, by sending his units away, he's gonna just... But yeah, I like this because he's gonna go after the Saber cav with his Garrett key. And somehow Murzuk is... he's gonna send everything to take out this Garrett key. But this is gonna allow Southcop to take out the Yari key with his Imperial Guard cav. But he needs to be careful though not to give him lots of time. Over on this side though, we have an engagement, and Murzuk just managed to route this unit fairly quickly. He's gonna go in with more cav from the side, and this is forcing Southcop to use basically spread out his lines a bit. And as you can see, the Azure Dragon Force, it's not doing too well because the morale is so poor that once suppression fire is used on them, they just rout with so few losses. Well, not that few losses, but if you're down to 61, you shouldn't rout. This Black Tortoise is also going to rout pretty quickly. So this wasn't a very effective engagement for Southcop. He is now taking out Murzuk's general though, and I don't know why Murzuk is doing that. I think he's being overly aggressive with this general, and he shouldn't have pushed on this side. There's actually not much of a reason to push on this side. He just lost that unit without getting too much use out of it. Should have just pushed this side where he had a range advantage and taken out this Azure 150. He's going to be able to get rid of this Imperial Guard cav that Southcop failed to micro round. And at least these Black Bears should just be able to do a good job against the Azures, since they pop suppression fire and the Azures are facing the wrong way. Perhaps it's replay corruption though that is like this, but it's pretty funny to watch them as they're facing the wrong way. So that's it with this game. Looks like Murzuk wins it. He's got a 1-0 lead. And we're gonna go into game number 2. Let's see if Southcop can pull it back and tie things 1-1. So here we are, Murzuk from CW against Salskov from USSR on Osaka Plain. As usual, I'm gonna expect lots of 150s over here, or just heavy line. And indeed, we have no melee units for Murzuk, no melee units for Salskov, besides Cav, of course. Besides from Cav, yeah. So for Murzuk, we've got on his right flank this Black Bear 150, Imperial Guard Infantry 150, Infantry de Marine 150, Royal Marines 150, Azure Dragon Force 150, Black Tortoise, sorry, Azure Dragon Force, not 150, vanilla, what am I saying? Of course, his General full Bushido. He didn't really care about changing his general in between battles. Of course, his Cav, it's got Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6. I like Yariki rank 6, I personally also use them. Or actually, I used to use them, but they were at level 7. And I think I'm going to use them again. I'll have to think about it. So yeah, I think he could have... but for this battle, he could have changed to Command General. It's more useful than Bushido if you're going full line. Yeah, we're gonna see. Now we're gonna go over Salskov's army. He's gone on his right flank. Azure Dragon Force rank 1. Azure Dragon Force 150 range. Black Tortoise rank 2. Black Tortoise rank 1. United States Marines 150. Black Tortoise rank 1. And what else? Azure Dragon Force 150. Azure Dragon Force rank 1. And Black Tortoise rank 1. I'm gonna go hit play and see how this develops. So Murzuk has on his side the workshop, while Salskov has the shrine and farmhouse. He's gonna be in Murzuk's hands. I would say I would value the shrine higher than the workshop in this scenario, because there are no melee infantry units involved, and the shrine is just very nice to have, because it gives a lot of morale to your troops, and they will be able to shoot for longer and remain in battle for longer. So it looks like Salskov is gonna send a couple of his units over on this side. I forgot to mention what kind of Cav force he has. He has Yariki rank 3, Yariki rank 2, Imperial Guard Cav rank 2, Yariki rank 2, or I think I forgot to mention what kind of force he had, and it's gun Bushido Gen. So yeah, Murzuk's got the farmhouse, he's got the workshop, Salskov has the shrine. Standoff right now, not much is going on, however Murzuk is going to try and see what kind of advantage he can get over on this side. He has one more 150 on this side than Salskov, so he may be able to force Salskov to get away from this forest and pull back. If he uses this 150 over here, he could just put it like somewhere over here so that this unit can fire at it, and he'd be able to shoot at these units, or at least he'd be able would force Salskov to reposition. I would have done that personally. And this Black Tortoise over here, vanilla, is just making sure that Salskov won't take the farmhouse himself. Now Salskov, he has more lines, so he can. If I was him, I would have started flanking around with the extra lines that I had. And 150s on this map are mainly useful over here. This is where 150s are useful, mostly, and over here as well. But it's a very good idea to put your 150s in the center if you want, though. And then you can force your opponent back, but it's also a double-edged sword, because if you force your opponent back, then you're gonna have to run into water, and that's gonna slow you down. And it'll allow your opponent to have a nice firing angle on you. So it's double-edged. Now I don't like what Solskov is doing over here. He's pushing up in an unorganized fashion. This black bear is in a nice cover over here. It's got a forest. It's already up to 26 kills. And these tortoises just have very small, very low morale. They're just gonna route pretty quickly. This unit should route at least. And there it goes. It's routed off the field. Since it's so close to the red line, it just probably will go all the way out. And that's not a good start for Solskov. But yeah, this is gonna be problematic for Murzuk, because there's very little he can do against this flanking force. There are 3 units over here that he has to take care of. And he has to dedicate, he just has to dedicate some units over there. At this point, I think I would have actually just shuffled my troops around a bit if I was Murzuk. Since Solskov does have a 150 on this side and he's got 3 units, it may not be worth it to keep so many units over here. So maybe I would have just kept these 2 150s over here and switched this Royal Marine over here. Sent it there. That I think would have been a better choice. And then this black bear would have been able to defend over here nicely. So these 2 150s should be able to handle this area. But now Murzuk is facing a serious issue. Since Solskov just has these units over here that are going to be flanking for him. So he's going to try and use this 150 range. Maybe you're going to put it over here and try and snipe these 2 units and whittle them down as much as possible. I think he's already got a line unit over there or something. Didn't really pay that much attention. Oh no, it's just the Yeriti. Imperial Guard Cav is sending it around. And yeah, Murzuk's doing a smart choice. Making a smart choice by pulling back over here, because Solskov does have more units on this flank. I don't know about the positioning of this Imperial Guard yet, though I would just keep it like this, in a straight line. That's a minor detail though. So now Murzuk is gonna try and shoot at this Azure Dragon Force while it's trying to go on the hill. And we can see the Shuffle Dance. And I think they're gonna be able to get a shot off, and they do. But they don't really get many kills off. This Imperial Guard Cav will be nice support though. But I don't like Murzuk, what Murzuk's doing over here with these 2 cav units. One should have been sent to take out this unit, because this is gonna allow free reign to the Imperial Guard Cav. I don't want the Imperial Guard Cav to be alive and be shooting your cav. Oh, but actually never mind, because he had lines there, so it's actually a better choice to charge this.
From the battlefield, sir.
And he's doing a great job with his Black Tortoises. He'll be able to shoot this Black Tortoise while it's tied down in melee. But this United States Marines is now in supporting fire range. So yeah, now this side over here, since he's barely got any units, this flank is gonna collapse real quick. And Marzuk is in a bit of danger right now, and thus he is forced to push this side as hard as possible. So he's gonna form up with his Black Tortoise and stop Salzkopf from advancing in this sector, but he's outnumbered. This Imperial Guard Cav can run around and wreak havoc to his units. He could also snipe this CRT that's over here. And he's got one more line unit on this side, so this is where the problem is for Marzuk. This Black Bear is in a nice position, but so he's got this flank covered and the center covered, but the problem is the left flank, as I said. He's gonna get the first shot off, but he's gonna be against 2 units. They're gonna be firing down on him. And Imperial Guard Cav is gonna come in to support also this Black Tortoise force. Marzuk is doing a good job, and he's sending his Royal Marines to support. And with the superior range, Black Tortoise is just taking so much damage.
I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
But this I don't like, because he's gonna waste his general like this in melee. And he gave wrong order to his Royal Marines. Well, no, because there was that unit for Salzkopf. But I mean, if Salzkopf turns this unit around, but he isn't. I think maybe in the actual game, this unit wasn't here. It was just routed off the field when the general charged it, or its morale was so low that it was wavering, and when the general charged, it was forced off the field and shattered or whatever, and then he went on to the next unit and maybe shattered it or something. That's probably how it went in the real game. Oh, but this is gonna be painful for Marzuk on this side. And he's gonna try and get into position over here, but the first shot is already fired by Salzkopf, so he's taking quite many casualties with his Marines over here, unnecessary ones. So he's just gonna be able to, he's just pulling back his units as much as possible. And this CRT is pulling back, and I believe this unit is gonna fire, but I don't think this happened in the actual game, for sure. I don't think this unit existed in the actual game. Because if it did, the Cav would have charged into the Black Tortoise. So yeah, a bit more corruption, but this is what happens when replays are a bit old, and they're not of the latest patch. So yeah, getting more kills with this Black Tortoise force, but that didn't really happen in the real game, I assume. So now Marzuk is just forced to push back his units as much as possible, even more. But geez, this is a really long replay. But currently Salzkopf has the edge, as he's got all his units in nice formation. Ooh, but that was a nice volley with his Royal Marines. into the non-existent Black Tortoise force. There's movement over on this side by Salskov. So he may want to push through with his cav and see if he can get around and hit this Black Bear infantry unit. I mean, there's only one unit over here, so it's not that big of a challenge to go through, especially if you use this Black Taurus force's meat shield, then you go around with cavalry and hit it from the rear. Should be able to route very quickly, but I mean, Salskov cav is not the best cav. This one is rank 2 and this one is rank 2, so it may be a bit dangerous to attempt that. Yeah, but now Murzuk has this Royal Marine unit over here. It's going to be able to protect him from any flanking maneuvers that Salskov may try. However, he's going to send more and more units over on this flank, and Murzuk is getting kind of weak in the center. He's only got this unit. Salskov only has an Edge Dragon Force though, so Murzuk may be able to force, may be able to try and go ahead and, oh actually this is a 150 Azure Dragon Force, so never mind. He can't do anything about that, because if he were to rush forward, the Azure Dragon Force would get the first shot, and then Salskov may be able to kite as well. So it wouldn't be a good decision at the end of the day. But at this point, Salskov has the edge, so he's going to be able to push on this side. He's got 4 line units over here. One of them is a Marine, 50 range, and he's got Black Tortoise, Azure Dragon Force, and Black Tortoise. So what we have is more shots fired by Marines of Salskov into Murzuk's infantry de marine. And seeing this, Murzuk is going to try and deliver some counter volleys. He did get a nice volley into this United States Marines unit. However, Salskov wisely pulled back because he doesn't want to engage 2 Marines with 1 Marine. That would be an inefficient trade for him. So yeah, just more positional battles, and now Murzuk realized that it's going to be hard for him to defend everything, so he's going to pull back to the forest, which is going to allow Salskov to flank him even more around here with cav. There's all his cavs over on that side though. Yeah, this is going to be difficult for Murzuk to pull off. And since he isn't moving the Sierra Key, I assume it's also led the unit. But Salskov has such an advantage on this side. I don't know why he isn't pushing through. We just push through and win because he's got 2 line units and 2 cap units versus a line unit and a cap unit. Though that cap unit is at level 6, so it's not to be underestimated. So perhaps the safer choice. But I mean, he can keep 1 unit of line here while moving up his other line unit. And if he just moves slightly over through here, he can avoid the range. I mean, he can avoid Murzuk's line of sight. And now, since he's moving back like that, this would be the golden moment for Salskov to rush forward and try and do something, I guess. But especially as this really, I don't know if he has line of sight through here. I don't think he does. And only these units can fire, and a lot more firepower. Can fire with a lot more units from here though. And Murzuk's gonna try and use his range advantage, but while trying to do that, Salskov is also gonna close in on him with his Black Tortoises. However, Murzuk's still gonna get the first shot off. So this line unit is down to 64 men, but it should be in range. It's not firing, and there we go, it's gonna start firing volleys, but it's not gonna be so efficient though, because this unit is in a forest. So as we can hear, many of the volleys are actually missing. Yeriki actually got a nice charge off. But since it has so few minutes, it's not gonna be able to do much. But it's doing its job, just holding down this Edge of Dragon Force while this Black Tortoise is taken care of. And Soskov is making a blunder with his Imperial Guard Cav. And Murzuk's taking advantage of it and is trying to snipe it. Yeah, the Imperial Guard Cav is down to 4 men, gonna rout soon. There's an engagement over here, and Soskov once again messed up that engagement. Because he had 1 Marine fighting against 2. Over on this side, it's really going well for Soskov. Because he just has so many more units available to him. So his push is gonna actually force a breakthrough. So he did take heavy casualties. This Blackbeard is up to 126 kills, 134 kills. And it's still doing damage. So this Blackbeard is really being very efficient. It's still not dead yet. It's still getting more kills. But now it's routing, shattered. Yeah, if Murzuk wants to win this, just basically gonna have to use his range advantage on this side and keep pushing Soskov back. And now Soskov decides that he's just gonna stop his unit, but that was a bad idea because then Murzuk got a shot off and this unit is just so badly damaged. But yeah, Murzuk's gonna run this unit away because it would be really difficult to attack this. And of course, I think this unit's also non-existent because of course Murzuk wouldn't be able to take it out otherwise. So Soskov is gonna go to take the workshop. And now we're gonna, oops, sorry. Misclick. Yep, awkward moment. So I'm gonna fast forward it, and we're gonna go closer to the end. This is such a long game. Probably the longest of this match. I mean, of this tournament so far. It just takes so long. So Murzuk just took care of probably the inexistent line
Your
unit.
men are routing, sir.
Well, Soskov just pushed him to his farmhouse and just taking care of every other unit that he has left. So the Marines are gonna be able to take out the general, but I mean at this point,
Their general has fallen.
there's this unit that's gonna take care of this Imperial Guard infantry and this other unit that's firing into the Royal Marines. And it's about double the men, even though the morale is pretty low. I mean, on this side it's going well. He's still got that Marine unit. It's firing into the Imperial Guard infantry. Imperial Guard infantry is gone. Royal Marines will go soon. And there they go. So Soskov wins game number 2. We'll be off to game number 3. It's gonna be on rice fields, I assume, since it's a tiebreaker. Yep, it is on rice fields. So Mipzuk, or rather Murzuk of CW versus 4K Soskov of USSR on rice fields. Should be, I assume that Murzuk's gonna go for at least a couple 150 range units. That's usually the case. He likes bringing 150 range units. So here we go. I put it on slow-mo so I can give info of the builds. So he's got on his left flank this Imperial Infantry Vanilla, 150 Infantry de Marine, 150 Royal Marines, 150 United States Marines. This is General full Bushido. Actually, not full Bushido. Bushido gun, he doesn't have heroic assault. Heroic rank 6, Heroic rank 6, Heroic rank 6, Heroic rank 6. And some Black Bears 150, Imperial Infantry 125. So as I said, he does have some 150 range units. Now as for Salskov, he's got his general over here. Bushido Gungen. Yariki rank 3. And some more cav over on this side. Imperial Guard cav rank 2, Yariki rank 2, Yariki rank 3. And then he's got on his right this unit of Azure Dragon Force, rank 1. Azure Dragon Force 150 range, Black Tortoise Force, rank 1. United States Marines 150 range, rank 1 Black Tortoise, 150 Azures, Azure rank 1. And a regular Black Tortoise Force, also rank 1. So that would be it for both players' builds. So as for the map, we've got a shrine over here, farmhouse over there, and Sport Dojo on the other side of the map. Looks like Murzuk's gonna be the one to contest the shrine first, but Salskov is already moving his line, so he might be able to get a shot off into the Yariki. He's gonna have to hit play, and we'll see what happens. And yep, he did get a shot into the Yariki, but only killed one man. So pretty good reactions by Murzuk. So now Murzuk is gonna place one unit in the forest, this other one over here, and these 2 units over here. Though if I was him, I would just use never mind. He's doing a good job so far with his positioning, but I don't like the positioning of this unit that much. Now this is better. He is psychic because he knows what I'm doing. And now he just pushed just enough to be able to... should be able to fire at that unit just slightly with this unit. Doesn't matter anyway, since this Marines unit is way better than the Black Tortoise, so it's gonna pulverize it without taking any losses. So good play by Murzuk with his 150s on that side. So now he's gonna give an attack order to attack the Azure unit, while his Imperial Infantry took the first volley. So good play by Murzuk, using his Imperial Infantry as a meat shield while he's taking out Salskov's 150 range unit. So trading a cheaper unit for a more expensive unit. That's what you want to do, and this forces Salskov, and then he's gonna move up this Black Tortoise to fire at the Black Bear. So now Murzuk's gonna push back this unit. And this unit is going a bit too far ahead. And as I say that, he's gonna pull back. There's still not much action going on over here because both players are just microing their hearts out over here. So I think Murzuk could have tried to push up over here a little bit with his Marines and start flanking with his Imperial Infantry, but I mean, this isn't StarCraft, so many players probably don't have a high APM to be able to do everything. So the Black Tortoise is taking heavy casualties right now. It's only got 47 kills, so not very cost efficient. Should be routing fairly quick. Yeah, but now this Marine unit just shot to pieces by Salskov's Marine unit. So I don't agree with pushing up this United States Marines unit that much. Because at the end of the day, this unit is going to win over the Marines over here. So that was a bit of a misstep by Murzuk. He's going to have to pull this unit back, because otherwise he's going to lose it. And here he goes. I mean, giving up the first shot Marine versus Marine isn't a good idea, and that was a mistake by Salskov. Lost half his men. An Imperial Guard Cav unit. But now I like what Marzuk is doing over here. His offensive stalled on this side, so what he's gonna do is he just pushes on the other side. And he can push on this side because he does have very nice units compared to his opponent. So he should just defend over here. But this mistake, he's targeting this unit. Well, there's another unit in front that would be better. He would be better off targeting this unit. Now though, the Cav's coming in, and this should be a real problem for Salskov because Merzuk's Cav is just so powerful right now, and since they're rank 6, he's gonna be able to plow through Salskov's Cav really quickly, and then he's gonna be able to basically just take out the Imperial Guard Cav. The Guard Cav has not been cost efficient at all. Azure Dragon Force is gonna rout fairly quickly. Nice cap charge by Salskov though, but that's gonna allow Merzuk to shoot up his Garriki. And honestly, I don't like this as much. I would have used all the Cav besides one, and that Cav unit I would have just charged into the Azure Dragon Force just to get rid of him quicker. You don't want to move your Cav like a mob most of the time. You want to spread them out a little bit to attack different targets to neutralize their power and potential. So Merzuk did a good job on this side. He was able to push up and kill a couple men. And over on this side, he just restarted his offensive actions, and he managed to push Salskov back. And now he's gonna run his Cav in with the infantry, and he just forced Salskov to reposition, and that means that his infantry is gonna have a nice job. I mean a field day taking out this unit that's not really firing back. However, this unit is, since it's 150 range, but I mean Merzuk's sending these units over to assist. A little bit of sloppiness on Merzuk's part though over on this side. He just should have pushed up way quicker, but it doesn't really matter at this point. He's gonna pull off this victory anyway, so no big deal. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next match. So here we are with Fantasy of CW versus USSR's Iriskin. It's gonna be another should be another interesting match, as both players have gotten through to losers bracket round 2, so this goes to show that there aren't slouches left in this tournament. Shouldn't be anyway. And even at the start, most of these players were, well, probably all of these players are pretty skilled. So we have Fantasy over on this side with Jifu Crossing. He's got Shogunate Guard Cav rank 6, he's got Yariki rank 4, Yariki rank 3. And then in the center, he's got his Yariki rank 6 and Yariki rank 5. So he's got 4 Yariki and a Shogunate Guard Cav, it seems. So quite a nice Cav force for him. Then he's got Royal Marines on his right flank, Black Tortoise Force, Vanilla, White Bear, Vanilla, then this Black Bear, 150 range. His general, which is a full Bushido general, he's got Heroic Assault and everything. Then he's got this White Bear, Vanilla White Bear, and United States Marines 150 range. So now I would say that the Iriskin has a little bit of a dojo luck. because for fantasy, the farmhouse is closer to to fantasy, so he should be able to get this, but the shrine should be in Iriskin's hands. But yeah, I'm gonna go over Iriskin's army now. He's got on his left flank Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 3, then this Black Tortoise Force Vanilla, Infantry the Marine, 150 range, 150 range Black Bear, Vanilla White Bear, Vanilla Black Tortoise. His general Norashima Shichaku, Command General. He's got standard fight, so obviously he's like a command general. Then he's got Imperial Infantry 150 range, Edge Dragon Force Vanilla, Revolver Cavalry, then Yariki rank 6 and Yariki rank 3. So that's it for their builds. And as I was saying, Iriskin's gonna have an easy time taking this this dojo. Well, fantasy is gonna be able to claim the farmhouse.
Incoming naval bombardment, sir!
So there is naval bombardment somewhere, but I cannot see it. Oh, there it is. On this black player to force fantasy back. So now this is gonna allow Iriskin to basically move up his forces and push on the sides to allow him to safely capture the shrine. So while he has the shrine, he's at a pretty good advantage. This unit over here though is outranged by black bears, and these black bears are going to town right now. You can see naval environment going down, but it's only causing some nice effects on the ground, but no actual kills, just aesthetic. But it did force fantasy back, as I said.
Incoming naval bombardment, sir!
Naval bombardment again? But this time where? Is it on this unit? I can't see where naval bombardment is. I think it must be on this unit. But I didn't know that it can come back that quickly. So yeah, fantasy is gonna do a nice cap charge, but Iriskin's got this black tortoise covering. And that ERP didn't do much in the end, not enough to be cost efficient. He lost the unit without doing too much. He didn't really need to do that though, as this unit was doing a good job, and I don't know what this is. Yeah, probably a mistake. Or he wanted to get just up close and personal with this black tortoise force and just shoot it down to pieces. That's also a possibility. But you don't really need to get that close. But maybe he wanted to get in the radius of the shrine to decap it. It's also a possibility. So Iriskin is just turn around his black tortoises and he's gonna fire back, but they're gonna lose against the white bears. Cav support's gonna have something to do with that though. But Fantasy's got more cav coming in. So he should be able to take this unit of cav out and then rush towards these two units. He's pushing up a bit too much over here. He's gonna get his black bears routed off the field. Fantasy with a little bit of strange maneuver over here, because this is gonna allow Iriskin to move up his lines to shoot this marine. And Fantasy is losing his right flank right now, so it's running away. However, the Black Tortoise force is pretty nice because Iriskin is just mismicroing it. His own Black Tortoise, I mean. So now for Fantasy, he did end up losing this engagement on this side. As soon as this revolver cap turns around and fires a couple shots off, that Shogunate guard cap should be out. Or I guess he can also send his own general in the melee combat and take that out. And then use his revolver cap to take some nice shots into the general of fantasy. And now fantasy's general is going into this infantry marine unit and it might rout it. So actually, fantasy isn't, it's actually making a comeback out of this. I thought he was almost gonna lose, but a little bit of luck and better micromanagement, he managed to come back. But it isn't over yet because I don't know what he's doing again. Oh, he's gonna try and take out this Azure Dragon Force, but Infantry Marine is down to 41 men, so it's not gonna stay around for longer. Oh. Now this is strange. I don't know why he's turning it around. I don't know. Perhaps there was a cav unit that this Azure Dragon Force targeted that was going into it or something. I don't know. But I guess it's another corrupted replay. Seems to walking over there for some reason. So strange, but I'm gonna fast forward because I don't understand any of this. I don't know how much is corrupted, I don't know how much is not corrupted. But I guess this is intentional. He's gonna get some nice crossfire into this unit. And he's gonna be able to take it out with his superior range and firepower. And now the general is gonna run over here and get shot for some reason. I guess it's another part of the replay being corrupt. So I don't know what to say about this. It looks like it does look like Fantasy won this. I'm just gonna put it on fast forward even more. See what happens, because this is pretty hilarious. So yeah, the Imperial Infantry got charged by Shogunate Guard Cav, and I think that's it. I believe Fantasy won that. At least I believe so. So we're gonna go over to game number 2 on Kawaga River. Again, an exciting map for the players, it seems. Love the map of this tournament. Seems to be in just about every match, at least in most of them. So I believe Fantasy went into this with a 1-0 lead, but again, I could be wrong. I know as I said before, I know the actual results, so I can tell you if it did go the other way around. And I know the full results. I know if someone won 2-1 or was 2-0 or anything like that, but I don't know who won which game specifically. So we've got from Fantasy some Infantry de Marine 150s, White Bear Infantry rank 3, Black Bear 150, Imperial Infantry rank 2, White Bear rank 2, this is General rank 9, Full Bushido, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 6, Yariki rank 7, Yariki rank 4, and then on his left flank he's got some a White Bear Infantry unit hidden in the woods, and then Yariki rank 4 and Yariki rank 5. So now we're gonna see Griskin's build. He's got his General, Command Gen, Azure Dragon Force over here, Yariki rank 3, Revolver Cav, Yariki rank 2, then Black Bear Infantry rank 3, White Bear Infantry rank 9, Royal Marines rank 5, United States Marines rank 5. And he's got the Spear Levy over here that he's sending to try and capture the archery dojo, but with this line infantry unit over here for fantasy, he's surely going to be able to... Well, he should have an advantage, as he also has 2 cav units. Personally, I would send my cav units, once I got this dojo, I would send my cav units over here to protect my line unit, because if the line unit is protected, then you can just take out their cav with your own cav, and you can take out
naval bombardment
Spear Levy
your
with
troops.
your white bear. And where is the naval environment? Let's see the naval environment. Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. So there it is. Fantasy is gonna be real careful, because if the naval environment hits him, oh, and it's on slow motion. Naval environment may hit his cav just a little bit. Or I guess not. He pulled away just in time. There's a little skirmish going on over here, and Fantasy did get the first volley off. So Iriskin lost quite a lot of men. He lost many men while doing no damage whatsoever himself. So obviously that's not a good trade, especially for a United States Marines unit. But then the same thing happened over here, though. Since he fired at the forest, didn't really kill that much. So now, right now, Fantasy's got the shrine. He's got the... Doesn't have the... Well, he does have the archery dojo. There's more naval environment. What is it? I don't see anything. I don't see it. But yeah, there's an engagement over here. I don't know why he charged his Spear Levy. I mean, he charged his cav into Spear Levy. It's a mistake. But I guess he wanted to tie down the Spear Levy with his line unit, with his cav, and then shoot it down, and would be able to take down the Yariki. But I mean, he didn't really do that much damage with his own Yariki. That wasn't a good engagement for him, because there's also a line over there. And oh, this was just very nice naval environment. I guess this is where the naval bombardment was. It took down quite a lot of men. No damage to this unit though. But at this point, Iriskin does have the advantage in the center. However, Fantasy's got units on the hill. And now Fantasy's moving around his cav. He's going to try and hit from this side. So maybe this cav isn't really here. I don't know what to say. Because if it was here, it would have been charging this unit or going around it or something. So perhaps it went different in the game. I guess so, because now his this Azure is retreating. He wouldn't have retreated if his cav was actually alive. So yeah, Fantasy is trying to... He's gonna go around with all his cav, and this forces it is keen to have some of his line units facing the other way. And also this black bear. So he popped the Second Wind, Rally, Banzai, and Heroic Assault. I would say that that was too quick though. You want to use it exactly when you're gonna rush in. So you should have had all his cav here, and then Yariki over here. Oh, sorry, all his cav here, his turn like over here. Then he should have just popped Heroic Assault. And this was a disaster. He just lost
Your men are routing, sir.
he just lost some units for no reason on that side, and now this revolver cab's gonna take out his general. And he got shot up pretty bad over here, and revolver cap is gonna do even more damage. And now the revolver cow is gonna pull out and allow the line infantry to fire more shots into his cav. So yeah, now Fantasy's gonna try and push up. And while he's doing that, these two units are not faring too well against 150 range units that got the first shot off. There's a Royal Marines unit over here. Guy's taking out the Black Bear. Another White Bear is gonna come in though, but it's not gonna be too effective. I'm not entirely sure what this Royal Marines is doing here. Perhaps it's another replay corruption bug. Right now, he did get his cav into this Black Bear infantry and the Azure Dragon Force, but yeah, his infantry isn't gonna stand a chance against Irskins, especially if he turns them around like that. They're gonna move up while not doing any damage. But now they should be going well. Not sure why Irskin was doing with this micro right there. Because he was moving them in the front and then he moved them back. Yeah, he's definitely winning on this side, and again this Blackbeard's doing a bit of a weird job. These two Yarki there over there are probably dead, and this unit maybe dead too. I don't know. But yeah, this is again a pretty weird replay. So your skin is down to this unit, Royal Marines as well, Black Bear Infantry, and Revolver Cavalry, or maybe the Revolver Cavalry doesn't exist anymore either. I'm gonna fast forward and we'll see what happens.
Lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
So he's pulling back his Marines and these two units away from Irskin. And he tried to take down this Black Bear. Honestly, I wouldn't be pushing up so hard with these units, because they don't have 150 range. And this push over here isn't good either. Honestly, he just should have tried going around with these two units. Which I assume he still has because he's giving them orders. I would say that they should have been able to take down this Black Bear. Yeah, somehow it still looks like he's gonna... It's gonna be a close one according to the replay. This White Bear over here is up to almost 150 kills. This White Bear is just going nowhere into a unit that's routing, probably corruption. So I guess that's the end. Anyway, that means we're gonna go to game number 3. So I assume Ghost Angel, or rather Iriskin, won this battle, as we are now in the tiebreaker game. Rice Fields. Tiebreaker map, I'm sorry. So this is gonna be, whoever loses this is gonna be out of the tournament for sure. There's no doubt about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over the dojos first. We've got a shrine, a farmhouse, and a sword dojo. And now for fantasy, we've got Black Tortoise Force, Vanilla, Black Tortoise Force, Vanilla, Marines, United States Marines 150, Royal Marines 150, Black Bears 150, and White Bears with a couple upgrades. I would say some reload upgrades. And then some Yeriki rank 3, Yeriki rank 4, Yeriki rank 5, it seems. And then on his left flank he's got this Yeriki rank 6, Yeriki, sorry, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 6. And that's it for Fantasy's build. Now we're gonna go over Iriskin's build. He's got on his right flank Azure Dragon Force, White Bear Infantry, White Bear Infantry 150 range, Black Bear Infantry 150 range, Infantry, the Marine 150 range, Imperial Infantry 150 range, White Bear Infantry vanilla. And then he's also got on his left flank Yeriki rank 6, Yeriki rank 6. He's got his command gen. Oh, speaking of gens, Fantasy's got full Bushido gen still. And Iriskin's got in the center. Yeah, he's gonna try and push up with his bears. So I'm just gonna press play. As both of them are gonna try and get a better position on their opponents. From what I can see right now, Fantasy's got numerical superiority over here for the time being in this area. Where Iriskin can flank him.
Damn, Navy.
There's already an engagement over here. Fantasy's gonna go through with his Yeriki to Iriskin's White Bears, and honestly this is already a problem for Iriskin, because if you have to charge into cav that's engaged with your infantry, that's not a good idea. I mean, you're in trouble if it comes to that point. So now, basically, his cav is Iriskin's cav is not disrupting the lines of Fantasy. What Fantasy's units are, Fantasy's cav is disrupting the line of Iriskin. You can see how that happened. Basically, Iriskin's whole this side over here just collapsed for him, and now Fantasy's gonna be able to push through to this side. And it looks like Fantasy's also doing a good job over here. Managed to route that unit, but he should be changing targets.
Damn, Navy! This is not the work of gentlemen.
So actually, this he just really cleaned up this side, and he has enough units to come around, support, and win at this point already. And Iriskin isn't microing his Yeriki that well. They're gonna get charged in the rear. And now this Yeriki is gonna get through to this White Bear, and the Yeriki engage this Yeriki of Iriskin. So this White Bear is gonna get some good shots in the Yeriki of Fantasy, but also gonna cause some friendly fire. And I believe that's it for this game. I think Fantasy won this 2-1. So good game to both players, and I'll see you guys in the next matchup. So I am actually extremely excited for this matchup. We're gonna have CW's Sony 1890 versus Imperial's One Paulus on, guess which map? Kawabe River. Of my actually one of this tournament's symbol maps is everyone from this tournament, or at least most of the players seem to have picked this map to play on. We've seen a variety of builds being used on it. So we've got Sony on this side with rank 9 revolver cab. I would say he's got extended range on them, or something like that. Then he's got his rank 2 Yeriki, Azure Dragon Force Vanilla, Marines 150, Black Tortoise Force Vanilla, Vermilion Bird Force Vanilla, Black Tortoise Force rank 1, Vermilion Bird Force Vanilla. This is for his infantry. Then he's got some Shogunate Guard Cav, rank 3, Yeriki rank 5, Yeriki rank 5, Yeriki rank 5. Then he's got some more Yeriki over on this side, rank 2, and of course, well, I mentioned that he has extended range revolver cap. Well, actually, I don't see their extended range. I think they started with 70 range, don't they? So that is quite strange, peculiar. Anyway, we're gonna go over Von Paulus's army. He has a very different army compared to Sony. He's got a Shogitai here, vanilla Shogitai, Spear Levy, White Bear Infantry. Then he's got White Bear Infantry, and Spear Levy and Shogitai. Then on his right flank, he's got 3 cav units, Shogunate Guard Cav, vanilla, Yeriki rank 5, Yeriki rank 4. And he's got more cav over on this side, Yeriki rank 4. His General, full Bushido, and Shogunate Guard Cav. Vanilla, not sure if I mentioned that. So that's pretty much it for the builds. And we also got Workshop on the side, Archery Dojo, and Farmhouse. Looks like Sony's gonna be able to get into the radius of the farmhouse first to try and capture it, but I doubt that Von Paulus is gonna allow that. Or maybe he will, because there's a revolver cavalry unit over here, and that is a pretty nasty unit. So it's going to be hard to engage, especially as the RT from Sony are being dispatched over to this side. Just going to press play and we'll see what happens. So far both players are pushing up over here to try and contest the Archery Dojo. And Workshop right now, no one's taking the Workshop, and I think Sony is going to send a Shogunate Guard Cap to try and capture it now, and there he is. Honestly, I would have sent the Yariki to try and capture the Workshop, because that's a cheaper unit, and you may need the Shogunate Guard Cap for morale support. It's also going to do better in melee, with proper upgrades, of course. So here we have Von Paulus. He's switching all his forces over to this side. Melee rush over on this side is also interesting, but I mean, gotta be careful because there's this water over here, and then there's well, you can be given cover from by going through here, but I mean, if your opponent sees it, he's gonna pull back like something like this. If you're rushing with melee. So now there's cap engagement over here. It seems to be going well for Sony right now. The revolver cap's getting a lot of kills. It has 32 ammo, so I'm guessing he gave his revolver cap more ammo. Doesn't start out with that much ammo. So yeah, Farmhouse is in Sony's hands. So is Workshop. Archery Dojo is also gonna be in his for him. It's gonna be, yep, you can see his flag over here. So now Sony's gonna send more cav in downhill. While the revolver cav is doing a great job, taking more hits. I mean, taking more pot shots at the Shogunate Guard cav and everything. But now, Sony's gonna be in trouble right now because the spears are coming in. So smartly he pulls back everything he's got and he saves the revolver cap. At least temporarily. Now this Azure Dragon Force got a shot off with the Spear Levy, I think. Now his Journal got caught and now he's gonna pull him back. Oh no, this is revolver cap. This is his Journal. He's gonna try and pin Paulus's cav down with his own. I'm not sure what these two cav units are doing over here. This one's actually not doing anything. It looks like Von Paulus just shifted everything all his units over here, and now Sony sending his Romanian Dwarf Force to reinforce his left flank, and then his other units over here. He's doing a little bit of a double line. Actually, both these units can fire since there's a little bit of elevation on that Shogitai. It's not on the same height as these two units, so they should be able to fire at it. So now he's gonna pull back because there are two units on the hill over here that are firing down on him, and he doesn't want to receive unnecessarily. He doesn't want to take unnecessary casualties. And with the Shogitai rushing through, I mean, this Shogitai is actually gonna die pretty quickly. And if I were Sony, I would just run away further because he has the farmhouse and he just keep kiting away. Now he's doing that, but should have done that more. And the general, well, the revolver cap for Sony is gonna actually really put the hurt on this Shogitai. Now as a Dragon Force, really causing casualties to the White Bear infantry. There's Black Tortoise over here, got first shot against the White Bear. Now Sony's Shogunate Guard Cav have shown up, and he's gonna run them straight in from the side, and it's gonna cause real big problems for one Paulus. Now the Shogitai are being actually got into melee, but the revolver cav is really gonna cause problems, sir, and it's gonna rout him. So the revolver cav have actually done a pretty good job, killed a lot of units, especially cav, and that was important with that cav engagement over there. So we're actually gonna go into game number 2, as Sony won the first game. Let's see how that goes. This is, by the way, I forgot to mention, but the last match that I have replays for of this round, losers round 2. So we have CW's Sony versus Imperial's Von Paulus on Osaka Plain. So we're gonna see how this goes. So here we are, Osaka Plain. We've got Sony on the side. Time to put it on slow motion so I can see the builds to you guys. So we've also got the Revolver Cap for Sony still, Yariki rank 4, Azure Dragon Force, Royal Marines 150 range, Black Tortoise, Shogunate Infantry. I think this is the first time I see Shogunate Infantry. It has the same stats as Imperial Infantry, but I reckon that Imperial Infantry looks better. This is my opinion. And there's Vermilion Bird Force. Some Shogunate Guard Cav rank 2 over here, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 4. And unfortunately for Sony, he's got worse dojos than his opponent. He's got the farmhouse, while Von Paulus got the shrine. But he's getting close to the archery dojo, though I'm not sure if Von Paulus is going to allow him the archery dojo. Probably not. And this, I think, is the first time we see in this tournament a tactic like this used on Osaka Plain. It's pretty ballsy. It's got Shogunate Guard Cav, Yariki, left flank, Yarikachi, Vanilla, then Yarikachi, Spear Levy, Saber Cav, Shogitai, Yariki rank 4, Shogitai, Spear Levy, Shogitai, Yariki rank 5, Shogunate Guard Cav, Yariki rank 5, and of course his General Full Bushido. Just like Sony's, actually. Sony's is Gun Bushido. So yeah, this is actually going really well for Sony so far, position-wise. Because the farmhouse is going to allow him to fight back really well, but Shrine is going to make Von Paulus's units a bit more reliable, since the morale will allow him to stay in the fight for longer. So the archery dojo is going to allow Sony's men reload faster, which means more killing power, or rather, higher killing rate for Sony. And smartly, he's gonna pull his units back here. He doesn't want to have a bad engagement, as FotS is literally sending all his units over here on this flank, try and cross. But Sony noticed it, and he's not gonna allow it. Well, he is gonna allow it, but it seems what he's repositioning his men. So yeah, this here is really nice to act as a funnel. These two buildings, the farmhouse and then the buildings over here. It's really nice to, because you can't really go through them. Obviously, you have to go around them, and that means FotS is not going to have the same surface area with all his melee units. And Sony can just place units here, here, and here, and get some nice volleys into the melee. Basically, I would say that he should put like 1, maybe 2 units to protect this side, and like here, and then the rest over here. Yeah, FotS is actually gonna cross without a problem. So maybe, whoops. So maybe Sony should have invented that, but I mean, I think he noticed too late, so he just decided to back off, which is a safer option. Because if he would have stayed there with whatever unit he had there, would have got an overrun most likely. Now he's just gonna do a bit of harass with his general. I mean, why not? There's no ranged unit for FotS. There's just Cav that can stop you, but hey, you can always pull back. And I don't like this though, but he noticed it. He almost lost his revolver cavalry, but he noticed it at the end. Though that doesn't mean that his he noticed his general getting charged. So basically, FotS had some really nice micro. He was gonna distract Sony by forcing him to micro his revolver cav, and then charge Sony's general, but in the process he lost an expensive cav unit. Now FotS is making a mistake with the CRT over here. It just got them shot up pretty bad, and that's an expensive Yariki unit. He's gonna have to be a little bit more careful, and I like Sony's position over here. He's in the forest, so if Cap charges him, it's not gonna be that effective. Yeah, Sony's gonna use his revolver cap to try and do more damage. So he's probably gonna be able to take out the Saber Cav, because Saber Cav is the slowest Cav in the game. Yeah, now he should probably turn his should be careful with the Saber Cav, because if he goes much farther ahead, then it's gonna get shot by the Black Tortoise. And exactly as I said, it happened, and he mismicroed his Saber Cav. But now Sony's in a bit of an awkward position over here. Not the best firing angle for him. But hey, that allows this unit to fire as well. So actually, this whole unit fired, and it allowed this unit to fire, because this unit was not in a straight line. But it could have been like this, and I would have been better off. This would have been able to kite it. to kite easier. Now he charged into his Edge of Dragon Force. Honestly, I think that at this point, should have just kept this Edge of Dragon Force in melee and allowed his other units to fire in. Because if this Edge of Dragon Force is actually gonna be caught anyway by Cap, and there's this micro going on over here, I would have just countercharged. Why not? Should just countercharge this Yariki. At least now, after firing at it. Yeah, there's a massive blob over here in the center. Though Sony's got more line units right behind them to offer supporting fire, so it's gonna be a bit tough for FotS to break through, and I think he's slowly losing momentum, slowly but surely. Now this Black Tortoise is just hanging on over there and fighting against Spear Levy, keeping Shug with Ice Pin. And FotS' general is out of the field, and I think that's the end of the game. Looks like FotS is eliminated by CW's Sony. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next round.